where we do have plans, we do have timelines, we do manage money, and we do have projects. But really the integrating factor is heart connections. We meet at round tables. So if we were to bring that all the way down to its essence, we'd say this: God organizes his kingdom through gifts of friendship. And we're often asked by other people in other Christian agencies, let alone the businessman sitting next to us on the plane, if you've got 20,000 people, how does it all hold together? How do you pay them? We don't pay them. What? Well, how are they supported? And it emerges that we have no headquarters, we have no threat and bribe mechanism. Theologically, we can say we're an apostolic community and we are like the New Testament. I mean, think about what Jesus created. It was very minimalist. You could look at the whole thing as a failure, really, in terms of institutional development. Even look to the oldest part of the New Testament, where you have the surviving apostle, the teenager John, is now maybe in his late 70s, and he's there at Antioch, I believe, as an elder. No, not Antioch. Is it Ephesus? Yeah, and he's not really. His two little parchments that he writes are sort of pastoral letters in which he's just sorting stuff out as a local elder. In fact, he describes himself that way, as an elder, and which is really a family term. You can see 12 elders in the gate of a Jewish village in the Hebraic culture, but you also see 24 elders in heaven in the book of Revelation. And that's become significant to us lately. For instance, in the evolution of YWAM's politics, a few years ago I was elected as the president of Youth of the Mission. But to me it was Saul's armor. I'm a New Zealander, I basically am a Polynesian at heart, and so I quickly appealed to my brothers to jettison all such terminology that implied regime change and power dynamics. So we call ourselves the Founders' Council or Circle, but really what that is what the New Testament calls eldership. And so that's the mutual submission of spiritual grandparents whose first assignment is to love one another and then move in a spirit of adoption toward those who are in the family. Now that might be those who are made in the image of God in general, the poor and needy of the earth, and that's what evangelism is animated by, a spirit of adoption. Or it might be our modeling our care for one another in living integrity in our families and our extended family as Youth of the Mission itself.